What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah.
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Hello and welcome in to the Tuesday edition of Your Show. I am your host, Gary. This still, as far as we know, the only show going live Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. Scheduled viewing and or listening for you. And if you do listen to the audio-only versions, thank you for joining us around here. As apparently they're all up on all the audio places where you can find them, which is very, very cool. And we say it all the time here. Originating in Saskatoon, if we're the only ones doing it, that's how you stand out, and that's how you get noticed, and that's what we do. And to thank you for allowing us to continue to try to make the world a better place, remind people about the importance of putting others before yourself and just being a good person, we got a camera. It's a virtual thank you card through screen, if you will. I don't know if that worked, but we're going to go to it. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Maggie Cam. Look at that beast. She's hot. We're sitting at 27 in here right now. 27 beautiful degrees, but she's got that AC blowing right on her. And we are so thankful to our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. They've been here since the beginning. They believed in this movement, and they are the perfect example of businesses that we want to help out around here. Local people doing really good things and caring about you as a person. That's what Mike and Rochelle do, and that's why we love them so much. They also have a greeting dog, just like us, named Leroy, who has a bed right beside the door. When you walk in, Leroy says, "What's up?" Then he walks you around and he shows the place off for you, and your shopping experience never stops. Whether you're heading into the spa, the state-of-the-art puppy spa right in the back, throw your puppy into the big bin, put a harness on, and then you're soaping, you're scrubbing, you're blow drying. It's all there contained within this incredible spot. And then right beside there, you got all the raw foods your heart desires, and the fridge is in the back. And then the experience keeps going. They have aisles full of toys to go with their walls full of toys for all of your different animals. As well, they got a fashion aisle. If you want to get a rider jersey, they got it for you. You got some sports stuff you want to amp up your puppy's life with, or your pet, you can do it there as well. It's getting more hairballs. It's just so fun to look at her beautiful face. Toys. They got them. Treats strewn in giant buckets throughout the store every Tuesday and Thursday. They got bones on sale. If your dog loves bones like they all do, you can get them cheaper today because it is Tuesday. As well, they got all the fashion accessories you need as far as buckle-up collars and matching leashes go. Yeah, Maggie loves that. She loves hers. Like, we're talking movies, we're talking cartoons, TV series, they're all there. You got your Flintstones, you got your SpongeBobs. It's all happening. Maggie chose the amazing fantasy Marvel comic matching leash and or collar, and they are all incredible. As well, as if that wasn't enough, they are open after hours and on weekends, thanks to Kirsten and Chris. This, again, a perfect example of who you want to help out. When we say we want to support local, this is who we're talking about. Go by and say hello to our incredible friends, Mike and Rochelle and the rest of the team over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Well done, Margaret. Looking good today. Hope you're having a great one as we make our way to the finish line of this Tuesday. We say it every single time we start this show. We are so thankful and so blessed to be able to bring a different show to you every day of the week, a different live show with different hosts and different themes. And this one we absolutely love. This one stars a couple of guys. This one has brought in even more guys, and we have an intro to prove it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the All That Inks podcast. Give it up for Uncle Mike, Matt for the bands, and sales guy Derrick.
Yeah.
Look at us go. Fellas, we're in it. In it to win it.
Yeah,
Matt, back again. Feeling good? Looking good?
I'm feeling not bad. I went for a run today, and my back's
Why
kind
do
of
you
feeling.
do this
I
stuff?
do it every Tuesday, and then I always feel like crap.
And what do I
after.
tell you?
I
Stop doing it.
I don't know.
Your
why.
knees are too
Anytime
precious.
you try and do something for your health, it just stabs you in the back.
Steve Brule.
Mike,
he
what are
says
you
it all the
running
time.
from?
Exactly. It's obviously something. I don't know.
Always looking back like, oh, it's going to get me. Oh, no. This could be a thing. Very happy to have you back again, brother. It's always an absolute pleasure, and we always appreciate it. Uncle Mike, looking good.
Hi.
Did you get your hair done? Your hair looks extra flowy today. Did you?
I think because I put it
Was
up
it the
when I
wind?
ran,
Running so
and then I
fast?
and then I didn't shower. So
They
yeah.
call that the flash.
Yeah,
eh?
I just-
That's what it is.
I look,
sir,
I look like a schlub. Okay, I get it. Why don't you draw more attention to it?
Would you like us to dry your hair, sir? No, thank you. I'm going to run home.
Yeah.
And just through. Beautiful. It looks great, is what I'm saying. It looks more fluffy and bouncy than normal.
I'll take it.
Majestic is the word I was
Yeah.
there.
That's it.
Shower me with
1000%. There it is.
I need
Pour it
this. I have a fragile ego. I need this.
Make me love myself again. Uncle Mike, my sweet man, you also look
Hi.
fantastic.
Oh, thanks. You don't just have to say
Well, it's the truth. I tell you
Well,
this because I mean it. We
Oh,
say it,
thank
we
you.
don't lie around here. We're very real people. This is the beauty of this show and this network is it's just real people having a lot of fun doing really cool shit.
that. That's true.
And that includes you. How is the biz? How is everything going over at the shop?
Not too bad. It's just chugging away.
I'm waiting to see if it's going to be a long enough answer for me to have a drink here.
It'll be long enough. I can extend it a little bit. We're selling some soap. We're making some soap. Honestly, it's kind of a little slower in the shop. I find summer always kind of has that little
Everyone's trying to
dip.
get their last little trips in.
Yeah, I mean, people are on the road, people are going to the lake, which is, I don't mind because it gives me a little bit more of a chance to get caught up on production and things like that.
And prepping for the fall season.
Yes, yeah. Because, then it usually, people start shopping for Christmas in like October.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I know, they're
blows
freaks.
my mind. It blows my mind. So my goal is to have the stuff ready for them to buy come October.
That's very smart.
Because soap takes, almost 2 months to fully cure. It's
And it's
like,
Tiger
I'm making those-
season for soap.
It is
Halloween
Tiger
colors.
season. That
Halloween
is on the
colors,
list of things to make. So
very excited.
that might be, either I'll probably be next week actually.
Are you
on
gonna
production
push the
schedule.
muscle mud in the bar form? Is
Honestly,
that,
it's
The VIP
it has
mud,
to
baby.
come,
honestly, like
so
Aaron
good.
has nothing
Yeah.
but good things to say about it.
It's the best,
and,
man.
and it is a common comment that I get. Actually, it was just someone the other day. Aaron came in maybe 2 weeks ago, and then it was, I think, just last week. Someone kind of said the
Yeah,
same thing.
it's
It's
like
you gotta do
if
it."
it's easy to do, like I feel like it's a really good product. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
so-
muscle mud?
Oh,
I'm
bro.
Like, muscle mud
so
novice.
it's like an all-natural A535 or a Tiger Bomb.
The best.
Like I
So
should have,
for
I
sore
should have
muscles.
put some on after
I
my
should have
run.
too. My
Yeah.
neck is
Yeah.
barking right now
Yeah.
as we speak. And he put it into a deodorant stick. So instead of having like to open the little thing and go like that, I just top it off and I just do my neck like hard.
That's
And
amazing.
then it's like relief for like an hour straight. It's amazing.
I
love
that,
muscle mud.
Like not getting it on your hands, just like
Yeah,
giving
it-
a
Right.
little-
Exactly.
Well, and that's because that's another one. You rub it on, and then you go to scratch somewhere.
Burning.
You go to the bathroom.
Kind
or
of like
you
those
scratch
hot
your eye.
peppers
Oh,
sitting in
yeah.
front of you right now that we're going to get into a little bit. I'm quite excited for. You had an interesting answer. Do you have shopping done already for Christmas? Have you done some of that? I know you're a big
No.
Christmas guy, but you're a Christmas guy.
I am a Christmas guy, but I
Yes.
feel like if Erin, she'll start socking things, like she's on top of
Yes.
it, where I'm one of those guys, like, one of these years I'm gonna start, stepping up to the plate and, doing it, before December.
Well, you do
but-
have your like Home Alone traditions.
yeah.
Like you do shred the Home Alone medley on your guitar. We
Yeah.
get to enjoy that. Like,
Well,
there's a lot of things
and
that you do
now
to
with
celebrate.
Christmas, because we did, how we did that talent show last year, like
Yes,
the family
in
talent
front
show.
of your family.
me
Yes,
and
I do.
Aaron,
Your
we
cowboy
played,
dance,
Yeah, we
Achy
played
Breaky?
some songs, but we did Achy Breaky
Yes,
Heart.
you
We
did.
choreographed a whole line dance,
and it was
pretty epic.
fantastic.
But now, like, we're already talking about, so we've got like a couple covers we want to learn, and
So this
like,
is turning into a
it's
full-on
gonna turn
event.
into- But yeah, again, it's just one of those things where now it's like I've got to put a bunch of effort into it and find the
Right.
time to do
And
it.
not only that, you have to new house. You have to Christmas up your new place, which I'm sure
know.
you've been planning for.
Oh yeah, I know. Aaron was talking about 2 trees.
Oh, the double
Yeah,
tree.
yeah.
That's a
I
tough way
feel
to
like we'll
jump
start,
in.
we'll start with the single and then see where we're going.
Talk
from there.
about all in, hey?
But
Like what we
also
got in the house. Let's get an upstairs and
and
downstairs.
we need to get Christmas lights.
Are you going on the roof? Or are you going to go all in?
Oh, I love going
You're
on
gonna
the
hang
roof.
'em? I know.
I'm the like Christmas
the roof
like
guy. Yeah.
I always do them for my parents and stuff. And I was up on the roof of the new house just because I wanted to check it out. And I like
trimming some bush.
yeah,
or
there was some
trimming
bush that was
trees,
kind of
yeah.
touching it. So I was like, I'm gonna pretend to be Uncle Mike for a bit. like trying to do something.
That's what we call
that
being a
could
man.
be
Yes, being
considered,
a man
like,
is called
manly.
Uncle Miking.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then I noticed that there was like quite a bit of debris and the
you gotta clean out your
eavesdrum,
gutters.
So
Oh, yeah.
I cleaned out the gutters,
Yep.
and then felt like I was like, yeah.
Very manly.
Yeah, but
Gutter
and then
cleaning's a
I
tough one.
noticed that our underground sprinkler, there's like a line that's kind of leaking. So then I'm like, okay, that's above my pay grade. So we'll get Tristan on that.
I
but-
can tell. Yeah, shout out to Tristan the Destroyer. Those undergrounds, man. If your former owners didn't blow out their
them,
lines,
which I
you're gonna
kind of
have
have
an
a
old
stinking
issue.
specific.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
suspicion.
mean, I've never had underground sprinklers, but I bet you it's not as hard of a fix as you think.
Oh,
the hardest part is probably digging
if
it up,
someone
right?
if someone like you were there,
I
it would
could-
be perfect.
LB's on the ones and twos. He says it's not hard either.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
I've
So two
experienced
people
it being
that are
very
very
hard.
capable human beings.
2 out of 5.
Interesting. I feel like it's going to be. What's a good example? Kind of like the deck out here, where it's like, oh
yes.
yeah, you'll get in there. We'll just chop this off and we'll be good. And then all of a sudden, you're now 3 months later and you have a big chop in your deck and nothing's been done because it's
Yeah.
all structurally dependent on each other.
Bigger job than you think it's going to be.
Whoopsie doodle. Poor Marge. I just want to get her some grass to touch, but we'll get there eventually. Sales guy Derrick in the house. We've missed you as well, man.
Hey.
How have you been?
I've been great, mostly because I haven't been on my roof.
Yeah. Safety
I'm
first.
terrified
Yeah, missing
I-
out.
Yeah.
I wish that I had that confidence to get out there and like clean the gutters and
It's
like
dangerous.
deal with stuff.
Very
But,
dangerous.
like ladders, don't love.
Yeah.
Heights, don't love. Weird from like a tall person, but
Yeah.
hate it. Last time I was on my roof was like 10 years ago, and I got ambitious.
Oh, no.
and
The
there
worst
was a
thing you
ladder
can do
set
on
up
a
or
roof.
something.
No.
I was like, yo, I'll get up there and clean the gutters midsummer. I was wearing Birkenstocks.
Not
and
smart.
Even you buy a new pair, and they're like, don't go on your roof with these. So.
That's what it says on the sticker underneath them. Like, not for
sure.
roof use.
Yeah, they're like use and care and
Right.
like getting the most out of your sandals, and it's like stay off your roof, buddy.
Yeah.
But rules are made to be broken. So.
It's true. Bones are too. When you fall from
Dude,
said roof.
I've been up on too many roofs and I've been close too many times that I'm just done with roofs. Like
Yeah.
I've had the little biff and the shake and the whoa. I've done all that, and I'm like very grateful that I've survived it. So I refuse to go up on any more roofs. It's just too extreme for me.
Oh,
It's
yes.
too extreme.
We used to snowboard off of ours.
yeah, you got
my
that killer
parents.
instinct. You got that jump
Well,
on
I
in.
did. I feel like I'm old and washed up now.
You're
but
still up
I
there
did.
though. You're still going up. You're still going up.
Yeah, this is true.
So that is a thing. Actually, I was up on the roof at the cabin last year for my dad, and I was blowing out the eaves troughs with the leaf blower.
Oh,
So all I had to do was just walk along. But even then, like each step was so careful, and I was not comfortable doing it.
What
Like,
kind of footwear are we talking?
I had sandals on. I was dumb. I was like you, but they weren't Birkenstocks. I had even worse because the Birks they give you that
flip-flops?
support flip flop.
Oh, yeah.
On their way up.
I had my like standard dad issue runners on because
See, that's what you got to do.
smart.
That's what you're supposed to do. The problem is I don't want to let my dad down. So I'm like, yeah, Dad, I'll get up there and take care of it. And then you try not to pee yourself while you're slowly tiptoeing across this big ass roof. And you're blowing the whole time. So there's leaves flying everywhere. It's a lot of work.
I was on the city house roof
Here
the
we
other
go.
day
Here we
cleaning
go.
the eaves
Yeah.
because after that big rainstorm, we had some water in the basement, yada yada. That's usually the wake up call. I was like, oh, I should probably clean those eaves,
Yeah, sure.
And it's much, I've done it via a ladder. Sometimes I do the backside, but like the sides, you can't really do. It's just easier to get up on top of the roof.
Yeah.
It might be not the last time I will have to do it, but our neighbors trimmed their elm or got rid of their elm trees that had been dumping shit in the eaves.
The plugger trees.
For years.
Plugging the
So
eaves.
it may not be like the last time I have to do it, but it might be the last time in a longer time.
Nice.
That's
where
very
it's not
good.
That's
as
a win.
crucial.
I gotta
Yeah,
say
pretty
that's a win.
excited, pretty
That's a big
excited.
win.
There's a lot of sun coming into that backyard now. You could actually grow a garden in it.
Now we're opening up
Impressive.
opportunities.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
All
So,
right. City House, looking good.
Yeah, it's coming.
I like that.
I was there this weekend still working on the basement. New carpet in the basement.
Never stops.
Done. It's done now.
Are you
So
sure?
until the next thing goes
This
down.
is it.
Oh, I have your fan in my car.
He's a big
A
fan.
reminder. I'm a big fan of yours, Gary. I even
you can
brought you one back.
You can keep it. I don't really have any use for it right now if you need it for other things.
Well, okay.
Industrial fans.
Yeah.
That used to be my AC inside. I set that up downstairs to shoot the cold air up from the basement into the main level. Didn't work at all. I thought it would. I'd have in my head, I'm like this super engineer. I'm going to aim this just right. So I stand at the top of the stairs, get the right spot, aim it up there. And then from that spot, I set up a relay fan, and the fan would shoot it this way, and then one more over here to shoot it this way, thinking I had
so
this
much.
like pipeline of cold air going. That didn't do anything.
So
it's just air everywhere.
The one flaw is, did you open a window?
No,
for that
why would
hot
I?
air
Yeah, you
to
gotta get
exhaust,
rid of
right?
some of the
'Cause
How am I
you're-
supposed to know
you're
that?
moving air.
Bro,
Dude, I've lived in houses, apartments
You
with
know,
no air
this is it.
conditioning. It's like you figure out some tricks.
one
you
of my
know?
first places in Rosetown when I did my internship at 1330 1210. I think that was the one.
Is that your combination?
No,
Oh,
that
that
was
was an
those
address.
the
Okay.
call signals for
okay.
Rosetown and Kindersley. Anyways, inside the house was like 37 to 38 degrees, and I had no AC. I had no way of cooling down, so I would just go like be naked all the time.
Yeah.
And I would just go into the shower ice cold, soak myself, go back to my couch, play a bunch of NCAA football, I believe was my game of choice at the time, play one game, and then go back and do it again, just dunking myself. Like if anyone was watching that house in Rosetown and they saw a fat naked guy just walking back and forth for the shower between games on his PlayStation, they must be like, this guy's insane, and they would be right.
That's the original cold plunge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
legit.
there you go.
And like the second you get out, it's full on. Like you're full on hot again.
Yeah.
It's so devastating.
And all the humidity that you're pumping into the house now. You've
There's a
got that.
whole bunch of. It didn't work. We could say that. So happy to have these cute little AC units that we got. Thank you to the best plumbing and heating company in the biz, the Great Nickel Plumbing, always helping us out here. If you need some AC, they are the go-to. They set up both the ones here super quick, bang, bang. My main man, Marcel, comes in, hole, boom, pipe, boom, out, plug in, go. That's what happens. It's like,
Nice.
this is great service. Look at that right there. Love those guys. Very well done. Okay, fellas. I think before we do anything else, the birthday boy himself, our good buddy Uncle Brando, him and I finished a Twitch stream earlier, Shining Force 3 on the Sega Saturn, and he dropped off some peppers for us. Now, you guys both have doctor's notes, so you don't have to worry about this. I think it'll be fun for us to try these. I'm going to take the dirty old red one, the one that's really spicy. Yeah. I'm gonna
Nature's
send
way
it
of
down.
warning you not
Yeah.
to eat it.
Yeah.
is the
Red
color,
means
right?
stop.
Yeah.
I figure this will
Even
like
touching it
set the
now,
tone.
you don't want to be touching your John.
Just send it down. Just toss it.
Right
There
in
you
his
are.
mouth. Oh, right on the mic. That was impressive.
Boom.
It
So,
almost stalled right
in
on the mic.
honor of the birthday boy, we're gonna do this.
It was
I'm
his
gonna
birthday
chomp it.
today?
Happy birthday to
Oh
Brando.
my
yes.
gosh, and I didn't
He's
even
like
mention
us,
that.
so he doesn't like telling
Yeah,
you. So, since he isn't here, it's all good.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna move on with the show. Cheers to you. He's got the like peanut butter or something. That's like the not hot one. This one's like medium hot.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I question
It looks
everything.
menacing.
He said that was the scientific name, but like
Yeah,
the
it's
street
probably-
name is the
Yeah.
Carolina
To the moon.
colon cleanser.
Yeah.
How are we
Anyways,
doing this?
for the birthday boy, we're just chomping and eating. So happy birthday, Brando. This is my gift to you. Here we go. Pepper time.
We took the whole thing, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Seeds and all.
Okay.
There's always that little.
Are you regretting your decision?
No, I know Brando will be happy seeing this. You got any spice on yours? I feel like yours is nothing.
Where am I? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I feel like I'm worried. I'm tense,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not hot.
How many seeds
Like
were in
not
there?
hot
Like-
at all?
Like, is there that?
Or there's
spot-
like,
It's a couple seeds. couple
The
seeds
are
going.
Fine. It's where
still
you get
see color.
that heat.
It's hot.
I can smell the heat.
Yeah, it's definitely hot.
Yeah, you're perspiring now, so.
You know, probably regret doing that a little bit, but
Just-
the
yeah,
show must go on.
You'll regret it in
I feel like
half
you're
an
doing
hour.
just fine over there. You don't got the burn. I got like a burn. The second I bit it, it made a sweet sound. You hear that?
It
Like,
did,
pop?
yeah,
Nice.
it
That
was
was kind of
Crunch.
nice. But the second it hit the back, it's Firetown, USA. One-way ticket, no
You're
going
not
back.
coughing though.
No, I'm handling it.
Haven't pooped your pants yet.
No,
so
Yeah.
not that you
yet.
know of. Yeah.
That's why I said yet.
Hot peppers for the birthday boy.
Well, happy birthday, Brandon.
Yes.
Happy
To
birthday,
my
Brando.
sweet man. Yep. Well, he doesn't want any fanfare. He's
Yeah.
We was
one
carrying
of
that
us.
cake around.
Yeah, and his
That's
hat that
confusing.
says
hat,
it's
yeah.
my
Yeah.
birthday.
That should have been
Oh,
a
no,
good
what the hat
giveaway,
say?
I
It says,
guess.
I know it's my birthday. Please don't talk to me about it. I totally don't want any attention. It's just all on the hat. No. And you look at it, he's like, what are you looking at? Don't look at that. Don't look at my birthday hat. Rhyming. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to just get through this. That's like, when you really get something burning and it just stays.
Mm-hmm. Like, where are you feel like back of the throat?
Back of the throat, yeah. Definitely back of the throat. Diesel Boy. I am so excited for this concert. We were listening to Venus Envy, one of my favorite albums before we came on, thanks to Matt from All the Bands. You informed us that they were coming to town September 12th. Very, very, very excited for this concert. Any other concerts on your radar, Music Man Mike?
Mike. DOA is coming. The Black Cat, that's in September as well.
Okay.
Comeback Kid is playing... Coors, is it still Coors Event Center? I believe
so.
Yeah. And they are touring. Oh, what's the album? It was probably like it would have been an album released like early 2000s.
Comeback Kid Canadian?
Yes, they're from Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. Yeah. Okay, and they were
pretty good. They're hardcore, yeah. But I guess that kind of piqued my interest because that was probably not that I had many albums, but that was one that I was
at least
well versed in.
Yeah.
Yes. DOA, Mad Caddies.
The Mad Caddy Show. We got to get to this Mad Caddy Show. Do you remember where that one is?
That's Louis. That's.
Do we know when?
I think they're all in September. I'm pretty sure. Maybe one's early October.
Okay.
And then Diesel Boy and. There's a few like local shows.
We love those too.
At the
we
Black
love
Cat.
Those.
And that's kind of that's about it.
Okay,
as far as I know.
I just wanted to let everybody know Diesel Boy's coming, and it's going to be freaking amazing. September 12th, $30. Like, you want to talk about punk rock and staying true to the punk rock ways that we grew up with. How nice is it to have a $30 ticket to a concert?
Yeah, that's unreal.
$30 to go see a show. Like, if you go back 30 years, let's go back to the greatest decade of all time. The reason we started this show, go back to the 90s. I remember you were paying about $15 to $18 for a show. So to think that many years later, and it's still like sort of right there.
I was gonna say $5.
Yeah, I would go.
I'm talking about the back end.
Like Place Real or whatever, like in there, and you could get tickets for shows at Louis because they did the all ages ones.
Yeah. And they would give you the student discounts and all that stuff.
All I know is like $8, and you'd be seeing like AFI or
big
$8 and seeing Good Riddance.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like when it started, when all the high prices for shows started. To have punk rock still be accessible to people, to have it be the only genre where they notice, hey guys, we're not here trying to gouge your wallet. Right. We're not here to screw you. We just want to have a punk rock good time with you. Very affordable. Let's go do it.
And I don't know how they do, like if they don't have agents or how that works. Because I know a big part of like when we started getting into the game of like,
ticket
management
sales.
And like agents and stuff. The big thing was you need to get your ticket price up because they get 15% or whatever. So they pretty much don't want to touch you unless you can command like $30 for your ticket. And that was when we were doing it 15, 20 years ago. So now, and it just got out of hand. But
how does that break down? Could you break it down for us? Like take for instance that $30 ticket to go see Diesel Boy on September 12th. How much of that money would go to the band, do you think?
Well, it depends if they have an agent or not. Because, like I'm saying, if they do, there would be like a 15 at least percentage of that would be going right to the agent. Right.
How many punk bands do you think have agents?
I would
same amount as normal. Like it wouldn't be like a punk specific thing where they all like DIY it.
I would say it's probably for like any of the bands that we know of.
Like our favorites.
But again, like things have changed because of COVID and everything now, where it's. I'm almost out of the I don't know what the norm is. Like even Into Eternity, we haven't been using an agent. We've just been booking ourselves because
it seems like that's the way to go nowadays,
kind of right? The last 3 or 4 years of having the agent, because you need to have them if you want to break or have like the States or whatever, any of your gigs in the States, you pretty much need an agent. But we would just be booking our own shows like Loud as Hell festivals or these festivals, and we would get a really, really generous guarantee. And then right out of the gate, it's like, oh, I'm taking my 15. It's like, but we booked the show and like, we're doing everything. So at this point, we've just been doing it ourselves.
I feel like a lot of people would be going down that road.
Yeah, it makes way more sense. Yeah. But yeah, to answer your question, I would say usually like the main band of the bill, like say if it's like a tour package, the main band, they're going to be getting probably 60-70% of
Okay,
like
that's
the
pretty
money
good.
out of the obviously you need to cover your sound guys and your rental of everything, but like the money, probably
profitability.
60% would
Yeah.
probably be going to the main band, and then the opening bands would be playing for almost free or getting 10% of it or
Yeah.
something.
Like looking at a Black Cat, like what's max capacity there? Like 200? 150?
Yeah, I think like
So
I think
just
it's
with that in mind,
200.
right? Yeah, like there's not that many tickets. So in my head, it'd be like, well, the thing you should do if you need to make money is charge a lot for those tickets because there's limited space for people to go in.
Yeah.
This is something I ask myself. I go to every show. When I buy a ticket, it's like, how much did that? Because I've been to I've been to shows where Teenage Bottle Rocket a couple weeks ago sold out. I went to No Fun at All. I don't know, maybe
when was that?
So
that was like
good.
5 years ago.
Oh,
or something.
no
wish.
way.
And
I
there was
wish.
like 6 people there.
When I saw
Like,
10-foot pole, there was like probably 20 people. and
yeah.
I felt
See, so
And
what
it was-
happens
It
in
was
that?
the most empty I had ever seen Black Cat. I think there was me and another guy like standing by the stage, and then there was like a couple danglers,
So,
in the back kind of
I'm
thing.
assuming for those shows, the promoter that puts it on, whether that's the venue guy or an independent promoter, they would have offered a guarantee to
Right.
these
So
bands.
they
say
gotta
it's
pay
like
no matter
the
what.
least you're going to make is $1,000 or whatever. And so the promoter probably took it on the chin for
So
that
you
show.
eat it.
Yeah.
And it's especially coming from Sweden,
Yeah.
and they
Like, you
come
sort
to
of have
little
to have that
town,
guarantee, yeah.
Saskatoon, and it's like it's kind of empty. Like I mean, I was loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, those are the best shows. Like, dude,
But-
I remember hearing stories, 3 Inches of Blood at Amigos, and there was 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like literally, they did the full show, full on, and it was like the best show those 4 people ever seen.
Yeah.
Like fully interacted with the band the whole time. Like, whew.
Again, because the classic Amigos, where you're not starting the headliner until like 1 a.m. or
Exactly,
something.
yeah.
But I remember, like I told this story before, but I didn't know about 3 Inches of Blood, and our buddy's like, you need to check them out.
Yeah.
He bought us tickets, and we went, and we got there super late, probably at like 12 o'clock or something, and the band had like the 3 Inches of Blood
Yeah.
banner behind them, so we're like, oh, they're pretty good, and
They're
we
all right,
clapped
yeah.
or whatever, and like after their set, they're like saying 3 Inches of Blood, and we're like, that's kind of weird to be saying your name after.
Third person.
So anyways, we're like, well, all right, let's go back, and we went back to our buddy's place
you
or whatever,
missed the show.
and yeah, we left before 3 Inches of Blood, and we're just like, oh.
You left
So that would have been a nice case of like just assuming that some of the fans are ignorant and be like, stick around for 3
Right.
Inches of Blood so
Yeah.
we'll have to
Yeah.
play.
Let them know there's
But
still
yeah,
one more band.
When we were there was only like 20, 25 people.
Yeah. Well,
and then,
they
then
had
the
a
4 of us
couple-
left. So.
Right.
They had a couple, like the first one, I think it was 3 or 4 people. The second one was like about 20 to 30. And then like the third one, they finally got Deadly Sinners, one of our favorite 3 Inch of Blood songs, finally started hitting, and then they filled up like the
But
4th time I think they
that's
were there.
cool that they took the almost decade off or whatever
Yeah.
and went into eternity. When we played in 2022, this is right at the tail end of COVID. This is the first show
Sort
we
of
played
back.
and because Stu Block, who's he's like he was in Iced Earth and he's like he knows all these guys or whatever,
Connected.
and he had messaged Cam Pipes, the lead singer of 3 Inches of Blood. He's like, if we
So sweet.
did a song "Destroy the Orcs," would you jump up and sing it with us?
Oh, it's
So
such a
we
good
ended
song.
up that was like the first time he had probably sang in like 10 years, and
Totally.
then they ended up getting back together the next year.
So cool.
We played with him at Manitoba Metal Fest, and recently they just did a run of like festivals in Europe, and I'm seeing their socials, and they got the crowd shots where there's like 20,000 people behind them. I'm
Amazing.
like, thank God
Yeah.
that these guys deserve
doing
it.
it.
They toured back and forth Canada playing to 4 people.
Yeah, man.
They deserve
Putting in those reps.
Yeah,
That's
to
it.
get these shows, and that makes me happy.
That's, that's what we talk about.
I just had this conversation with a buddy who I went to the show with. It's like, how much do you think they would make?
Pocket
They're a
friendlies.
4-piece. They
3
tour. Sorry, I'm going back to Teenage Bottle Rocket just because. But it could be anybody, right?
Yeah,
Like any
insert
band,
band
that it's
here.
like,
Yeah.
they're not NoFX, they're not Metallica, they're not whatever, insert big, super well-known band here. But the following that they do have is a pretty good following. Like they're going to sell out a local show with 200 people or whatever. But so, yeah, it's always just a question, like, do these guys have other jobs? Are they they're making 80 grand a
I
year.
would say
they're
they have
making
other
150
jobs, for
grand
sure.
a year, you know.
But they probably don't have an agent. Like, I feel like there's a lot of money to be saved if you DIY it.
Well, or that like that agent is their manager, is their roadie,
And
is their
sells
merch
merch,
guy,
yeah.
is their
Tour managers,
you
make
know,
no mistake,
right?
tour
Like,
manager is
it's-
very important. Tour
Yeah.
manager Gary has learned over the years.
Well,
you
and
need
it's
a
like
tour manager.
One, you know, a smaller band or like that or whatever. You know, maybe that one person wears many hats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the driver and the
Right.
selling the merch
Yeah.
and doing all this stuff, because the more people you're bringing, the more now you got to feed everyone, or sometimes you're
exactly.
staying,
Yeah.
hey, we can have 8 people at our place, and now if you got 10, 2 people have to sleep in the van or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like less is more when it comes to that. And my experience, often the time, the people we would bring along is they'd end up getting intoxicated, and then we're just babysitting them.
Right.
So it's like, you know what? We're fine on our own.
This
Like,
sounds awfully similar to when we did our our tour tips with
Yeah,
Matt from all the
that's
bands.
right, yeah.
You had a bunch of ones like that
Yeah.
that
Well,
could help a lot of these up and coming bands, get a foot in the door and make stuff happen. Very excited. Very excited. Those were fun.
We'll do 'em
Well
again.
said too, babysitting the drunks. It's like, hey guys, we're not here to babysit. We got to handle your booze. It's part of this.
I've even had times where like a buddy was like doing merch for us, and then like I'm just out in the crowd kind of watching before we were about to play, and it's like, your merch guy tried to rip us off. He said he didn't have any like change or whatever. I'm like, oh god, like he's like,
Neat.
man,
Cool
that's
trick.
awesome. Well, like he legitimately might have not have
Right.
had change, but that's where like if you were not intoxicated, you'd be like, sorry, the guy with our cash, isn't here.
Yeah.
Can you come back after or whatever? But
Yeah.
yeah, don't just try and do a sale and upcharge them. Often, I would say people do want to support the band. So if you have something
Right.
priced for 15, a lot of the times they're like, just
$20,
take
whatever.
their 5 as like a
Nice.
tip or whatever, which is the bands deserve it because
Yeah.
there's just so many costs.
Well, and that's, I mean, I imagine for a lot of bands, like you might be making more on your merch than what you're making playing that gig, right?
It's 100%. We've played shows in Calgary where, again, it's like a long bar, kind of similar to like a Yard and Flagon. And it was a Sunday night show. And so, like, when we were booking the tour, we figured that was going to be the one that's like, we won't make probably much on this, but let's do it because we're out here. And we play this Calgary bar, and there's maybe 20, 25 people. And we're just like, I think we had got a bar tab and $100 guarantee. This is like probably 15,
Yeah.
closer to 20 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah.
And basically every single person there bought a shirt. They bought it, and we're like, man, this was almost the most profitable night. And that's why you can never like go into a night with like preconceived notions of what's going to happen, because you just never know. You might have like a mega fan that's works on the rigs, and they're just like want to support you, and they're like, I'll take everything you got, and you know what, just take the rest. Here's $300 or whatever, and you're like, and that's never be humble. Take the money.
Yeah.
If
I've
you're a
been in that
musician, you
situation.
Take it.
Many times as tour manager Gary with 9/11 Tour and working your Untimely Demise merch tables, where you'll get like the guy, like the classic guy who's been drinking all night, and he's been checking things out, making decisions, and then comes in and just says, I absolutely love this band. This was such a great experience. I want to spend like $150. What can I get? And you're like, well, here you go. Boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
set you up with a
and
starter.
like, get something for your girlfriend, something for the family, get you some albums. And it's not even about purchasing the stuff or owning it. It's about supporting the band.
Yeah.
'Cause,
And that's the sweet
to
spot.
that degree, even further, we played a venue in Edmonton called Rendezvous, and it's just like a dive bar. A lot of VLTs.
Yeah, the
and,
good stuff.
The bartender's pretty sweet. Like, he used to be into pro wrestling, so he's got like a
I love it.
skullet,
Love it
like
already.
ponytail. But yeah, it's just a cool bar, and often when we play there, like the regulars might not even be into heavy metal, but they just support music, and
That's
they're just like, after they're leaving at 6 o'clock before the show starts, and they'll come by with a 50 or whatever, just like, hey, just put this in the gas tank or whatever. And it's like not
So
just
cool.
one, but like a bunch of people will do that.
Yeah,
So
coming together
people
through
support legitimate grassroots bands, and like seeing people like going for it, because it's cool to see bands going for it still, like especially
Absolutely.
ones that are like all in, where like when we were doing that was how we were paying to live.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of risk.
Do or die by every
Yeah.
show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever complain about contemporary music or pop music sounding similar, like you can't complain unless you're doing this stuff.
Well, exactly.
Right,
It's like no one wants to be out on the road, driving 13 hours a day, loading their gear up and down, playing shows where, you know what, they're not all the great ones. There's the bad ones. And it's like when there's a bad show where you just drove 13 hours and then, there's a poor turnout and you don't sell much merch, that's when the band members start fighting with each other, because not only have you been living on top of each other, you're probably picked something up because, again, you're sleeping in close quarters, so you're kind of sick, you're hungry, or you've been eating McDonald's crap for the last. So it's like that's when the infighting can start happening.
Yeah, I've been
It's tough.
That's the other side of the coin too. Those super depressing 8-hour drives home after doing 3 nights at the Rose and Crown in Banff when you're hung over to the nines.
Yeah.
And you look at all the work you just did and you realize you made enough to basically make it back home.
Yeah.
But the experience, trying to stay on the positive side of things, because the stories that happened over those 3 days still get told to this day.
Absolutely.
And they're still a huge part of like that connection that the boys have as a band.
Absolutely. And you might have made one connect there that you had no idea, but that person comes into play 10 years down the line or whatever.
I've seen it happen.
I'm not really a gambler, but my gambling is like being in a band or whatever, so like always having skin in the game. So if you're playing live music, that means that gives you a chance to play the next show, or you could be brought into this thing. So it's just like, you always got to have skin in the game.
Beautiful thing. It's the All Out of Angst edition of your show, hanging out with Uncle Mike. We got Matt from LeBans. We got sales guy Derrick in the house. We've been celebrating Uncle Brando's birthday by eating fresh hot peppers out of his garden. How is your mouth holding up, old friend?
The mouth is great. My sinuses have completely.
Are they opening up? That's what's happening to me.
Nose breathing all
That's
the time.
what happened to me. It's all going in there. And I got the hot one. He got the not so hot one. So I thought I'd be clearing out a little more, but I still got a nice burn in there. It was reminding me of, I'm sort of scared for when the Give Up the Ghost hot sauce wings come with our Bugsy's Game Day Feast each and every 13th Melon episode. That is our green and white show where we watch the Riders play football. We being LB, and Grandpa Tom, his grandpa, hangs out with us. I'm excited. Once they send some hot ones, I don't know if Grandpa's going to try one, but I feel like he'll be like me.
Do you guys have a card started? Or?
We haven't checked them off here yet, but we've probably got about 20 of these done. I have all the write-ups on all of them over there because we got sent a write-up. 24, he says. So we've tried 24 of them, and they're 24 for 24. Each time they come through, it's new, and it's the new best one that we've tried. And like we had Chipotle Lime was our dry one. And like it's Chipotle, so there's that heat, and then it sweetens out with the lime, and it cools it down. Incredible. We had, what was it, electric lemon, LB? Is that what we did? There was a wet lemon pepper wet. Okay, so there's been like 3 different lemon ones we've tried. Yeah, there's been too many amazing lemon flavored wings, which is pretty cool, pretty crazy. Big D, you got the cinnamon bun, the Greekalo, like all these crazy wing flavors waiting for you every Tuesday, which is today, and Thursday. They are over half price off at both Bugsy's locations, Lawson Heights and Markham Mall. You can pick up your passport right here, join the wing crew, and then you start stamping them off. It's a great night to go in there. Again, like over half price off an order per wing. So you can just knock them all out, try them all. And once you do that, you get the shirt, you join the exclusive club. You can tell everybody you did the 69 at Bugsy's. Show off that ruckus cock of yours right there. It's also got the 69 wing crew on the back, or at the front, I guess technically. Point is, they're there. And they got cauliflower bites. So if you're a vegetarian, we had Brooksy on here yesterday for Wendy Brooks Media. She's getting pumped to try a bunch of these now on the cauliflower bites. So it's like basically a boneless chicken wing. All of that happening with our friends at Bugsy's. We love them oh so much. Just wanted to get that out there. And I wanted to sing this song for you guys. As this has slowly become the most singy edition of the email. Thanks to all the talent in here. Including songs that we've done and songs are we getting ready to get back into some
Let's
songwriting
just write
again?
a song.
I have one. I got to send it to you, actually.
Oh, really?
I have one written.
Sweet.
It's about Facebook scammers.
Finally, you've been. Oh, I'm very excited. Okay, we have a second song coming.
Because I'm in a creative zone lately.
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing a lot.
I mean, at the time I did it, there was like there were shows coming up. There was
Yeah.
two, you know.
He was in it. You've been on
but
this for a
I've had
while.
it for a while,
Yeah.
and it's just I've kind of had
Oh,
it
I'm
there.
so excited.
I'll send it.
Normally it's Coach Kama2 that writes these songs. I'm
Yeah.
very excited. So here it is.
Send it.
More
I mean,
music
me,
coming.
I have no idea, but it's,
Send it, and
it's
and
from
then
the
I'll
heart. I
just
tell you that much.
I can tell you're going to have some very nice things to say to all those scammers out there in
Yes.
Facebook buy and sell. land.
I'm assuming you're giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to be impartial on the whole top. No.
Not at all.
If you have,
crush
It's
their
about,
skulls.
it's about. Yeah.
if you have a business, you have an organization, you got a charity, you got an event coming up that could use some support, that needs to be heard by people, we are your hyper local option. We care, and we're not in the business of tearing anyone down. We're only in the business of bringing people up. If that's something you want to get involved with, it's real easy to do. All you got to do is send an email to 1-2-3-4 contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Man, the harmonies are getting better. They're getting better.
They are.
They're getting better.
Rhythm's kind of on point.
That's where we're slowly making it happen. And then we say, get out of here.
Get
Look at
out
that.
of
Sales guy
here.
Derrick didn't even flinch, eh?
He's like a wall. Like a
Brand
brick
new
wall.
website.
Take it away from the song.
Yeah.
Totally not brand new, but updated to perfection. Thanks to our good buddy Royal Anders, who is in the house. Hello, Royal Anders. Hello. How much better is the website now? 35,000% better, he says.
That's a lot.
That's a very
That's
good
almost too
upgrade.
much.
And we
It's too good. How are you going to top that?
And we have a soon-to-debut show as well with Recovery with Cal. I was talking to Seahawk the other day, and he's got Audacity now, so he can edit his phone calls,
nice.
which is very exciting. So we'll have to be adding another one too there. But it's very easy to maneuver. Thanks to my sweet Royal Anders. Brooklyn Spin this one. Has no relation to producer Brooklyn. This is a bowling term. Send it up that way. There it is. Steve, just jokes. 7-10 split every time. I
Nice
suck
reference.
again. And the Twitch stream. The Han Solo of Twitch streams. So hot right now. Shining Force 3 on the Sega Saturn. We had a couple more battles today, the we being Uncle Brando and myself. You can find it over at twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. We got rated for the first time today, boys. Do you know what rating is on Twitch?
You are?
Yes.
X-rated?
Not X-rated, no.
Good. Phew.
We were rated by 7 people, though. So what happens is once you finish a stream on Twitch, you can take the people that are watching your stream and bring them to a different stream. And some generous Twitch user took all 7 of his viewers and rated our show. So then we had all these new viewers come on, and they were subscribing and doing all the fun stuff. So the channel continues to grow. A lot of fun being had.
So rated.
Yes.
R-A-I-D-E-D. I was thinking
Yeah.
R-A-T.
Yeah, I was too.
Rated.
I was
Not
too.
rated.
Okay.
Not rated.
Rated. Well, that
rated.
You're gonna
Like
have to
Raiders of the
clarify
Lost
that.
Ark.
I guess
Raiders.
rated is a good thing, and
Yeah.
normally it would
In
be
the Twitch
like,
world it
you
is.
know, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go raid. I'm gonna
We're
raid
going to
this place.
destroy, what's
Right.
a Clash of Clans where people raid your place and they take all your shit?
Yeah, like
No,
pillage
that kind
and
of, yeah, we're not
plunder.
into that. This is our
Panty
friendly
raid.
That's it. Those would be a fun one. So looking at this, yesterday, we have basically the Monday stream has turned into a Phenom/Brooksy stream. Lots of Mario and Super Smash stuff going on there. Then we do the Shining Force 3
Is
on
it
the
just
Tuesdays.
Phenom's hand, or do you actually see him?
No, it's the full human being.
What?
Totally different person. We've learned this. So
Are his
it's
hands
like,
also in it, though?
yes, but
Yes.
It's just everything else.
but it's not him. I don't know how else to explain it. Like he talks, so that person is that. Right now he's named Phenom, not Phenom.
Oh.
So Phenom has a body,
Okay,
but
it's like
Phenom does.
It's like an
not just
alternate
a hand.
persona.
It's very
kind of
weird.
thing. Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
And then Friday nights, Brando and Gary get good at games with guests. That guest being Phenom, who is actually Phenom in Chrono Trigger, as we continue his first ever playthrough with Chrono Trigger. And it should be a lovely time, as we love Chrono Trigger. Great
Yes.
game. Great game.
Wonderful game, yeah.
So that's what's going on over there. And then I'm going to just... fun with graphics.
Get
It
outta
is
here.
what we do as
Go on, get.
the Tuesday edition of your show, the All Out of Angst edition, continuing to roll on. I want to get into some baseball here, you guys. I know baseball, we love baseball. Sports, baseball,
I like sports.
We like sports and we don't care who knows. From Wimbledon to the Super Bowl. That's Lonely Island. Just two guys.
Yes.
So funny. We like sports. That's the name of the song. It's very good. We can give that a horn. I bring it up because Blue Jays fever is slowly taking over Canada.
It helps when you never lose.
It's happening. it is time to get on board with your Toronto Blue Jays. Starting with Uncle Mike. Go ahead.
So can we? I'm going to interrupt here, I guess. But what happened with the draft or the
trade deadline?
Trade deadline. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
they improved mightily.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So
Mightily.
they cleaned house and
They
brought
in 4 guys.
Okay.
They did a trade with Minnesota. They got a guy named Ty France, who was their right-handed bat that they were looking for. They also got a reliever named Louis Varland, who throws triple dig. So his velo is like 101, 102.
Jeez.
And he mixes in like a mid-80s Dirty Uncle Charlie. Like, he's got a great skill set. He's probably going to be a super stud closer in the near future. So they got both those guys from Minnesota. And then they went and got Shane Bieber, who was the get of all gets from Cleveland, former Cy Young Award winner, 3-time All-Star. Just made his debut. He came back from Tommy John surgery, which is like a year off. You're fully rebuilding your arm. And he made his debut last Friday. And he went 6 innings, allowed 2 runs, and I think he had 6 strikeouts.
Wow.
Very, very good. So he's looking great, just like they expected, which is huge, huge, huge. And he will be a huge part of this playoff push moving forward. And then who was the third person they got? There was one other guy that I'm not going to be able to remember right now, but they amped up big time, and they are in a position now. And we talked about this earlier. What do you do with all of these players who have been filling in for all the players that have been hurt, that have been playing above and beyond any expectations for them? They already sent, and Coach Schneider's calling it unwarranted. They're unwarranted send-downs, because the only reason they send down a Joey Loperfido is because you got guys coming back. Like George Springer came back from his concussion stuff, and you had other guys coming back. But the thing I want to talk about here is, are you all in on the Jays yet? Are you going to start watching games? Starting with Uncle Mike, because I feel like you're the most non-sports person watch-wise going. Is there any interest for you yet with these Toronto Blue Jays?
Probably not.
Probably not. Sir Anthony
it's-
Dominguez was the other guy they traded for.
It's honestly, it's like I don't even know where I would watch. Like I don't have the TV.
Well, this is why I asked. Like, I want to
capabilities.
get. This is why I love bringing sports questions to this specific show, because you represent a lot of people who don't have not just the want to watch something like that, but don't know even where to start.
And that's, I mean, like I don't, like I will go. You know, I went to a football game.
You were just
this
at an
year.
Elks
I
game,
went
bro.
To,
Hell yeah.
I went to some
That's
Berries
it.
game. You know, like I like playing sports.
Yes, you do.
I like. You know, I kind of like the experience of going to sports, but the TV, meh. I got better shit to do.
Well, you are always busy. You're the
and
manliest
it's not
man.
like, and again, I wouldn't, you know, if we were at a barbecue or over at somebody's house, like, hey, we're gonna watch the game. It's like, yeah, cool. Like, I'll hang
Put it
out
on,
and
let's
I'll
do
do
it.
it. You
Yeah.
know, but if I were at home and it was a Saturday night or a Tuesday night and this.
You're going to
insert-
fall
insert
asleep
game
watching
here,
something
you know,
different.
it's-
You're going to fall asleep
yeah.
watching a movie instead of a baseball game.
Yeah, it's
if
and a
they
lot of
got
times I
TV
just
on the roof,
I just
though?
fall asleep. Oh, now you're talking. Okay.
I like that move. Put
Yeah.
it up there as motivation.
Yeah, like my brothers, I would say are more like it was my
Sporty,
birthday, and
yeah.
I had a few people over, and they're like, "Hey, can I bring?" I don't know. He had to bring a TV over. Apparently, I don't know. I have a TV, but maybe he had to bring his box, or maybe he wanted to put a TV. I don't know.
So you could
But
watch the
so he
sporting
was. It
event.
was. I think it was a hockey game, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, whatever. Like you can do it. Like I don't have the capability to put it on. So if you want to watch it, I'm not gonna say you got to leave to watch it.
Yeah.
And then and then it's on in the background, and I continue doing my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
So it's
I
not
don't
enough.
like-
Would there ever be a point where you'll be like, I'm going to search out where to watch this baseball because this team is really cool? Like, would you ever be a Blue Jays fan if they go on a big run?
Probably not.
And that's
like
good.
I
There's
support. I
nothing
mean,
wrong
I
with it.
support
Yeah.
every
Dude,
ball player
it's all
and
good.
sport guy out
This
there.
is more of a sort of census of who's going to be watching this team when they start rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not for you. You're not the guy.
I mean, again, if it was like if someone invited me, it's like, hey, I'm having a couple people over. We're gonna watch the game.
You're
It's
not
like,
searching it out yourself.
I would go over for the
Fun people.
getting
The
to
get-together.
see people. You
The
know, I
get-together.
wouldn't go for the game, but it's like, hey, if it's an excuse to see dudes, I don't see. You know, it's like, yeah.
So
I'll
you're
do it.
well represented. I get where you're coming from. When you got my man, Matt from all the bands, a former Blue Jay guy, a guy that, dare I say, looks back on the greatest decade of all time. The reason we started the show as the greatest era for your Toronto Blue Jays, 92, 93.
I've got the
championship
92
series.
pendant in my garage
Of course
now,
you do.
like the like cartoon
We're showing it off.
caricatures. Yeah.
And I was trying to think of comparisons to those former teams with the guys we got right now. Like this Shane Bieber could sort of be like a Jack Morris or a Dave Stewart or those names that the Jays picked up specifically for those runs, you know, like the David Cohns, like these big names coming in. And then looking at the closers, I genuinely feel like right now Jeff Hoffman, their closer, he's got a real sort of, it's sort of like a reverse from that. He's got more of a Dwayne Ward doing the close, where Louis Varland is more of the Terminator Tom Hankey with the triple digits fastball coming in.
I feel like
so they got those names in the back that you can really work with.
The last 10 years, we haven't had that middle relief and the real good closer. So it's like it doesn't matter how many home runs you hit. If you don't have that aspect, you don't really have you're not going to go deep into the playoffs.
The identity of this team is pitching and defense, which is like rare because the Jays always just want to suck.
There's always home run where I love I love baseball. It's just, I don't watch
There was a time where you and Merbs and I, we could talk about every game every day. You guys were following it so close.
It's more of a case like, you know, me and Aaron will watch programs at night. I always have my guitar. I'm always passively watching. If she wants to watch a certain show, I prefer her to watch something that she really wants to watch, not just like watch baseball so I can watch it. And if I really wanted to, you know, I could, you know, watch baseball on a different TV. It's just, I'm lazy.
That's the big question. Is this enough to bring you back to that former fandom that you once had?
I do have the urge to want to watch.
That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So there's something there.
Yeah.
Because this team is doing something really special. I'm sort of waiting how long it takes before we start to feel like that 2015, 2016 sort of bubble up with the whole country.
I love the like boring baseball where I like every time making it a goal to go like at least get 5 pitches out of your pitcher to wear out the other teams. I like doing little squeezes and little bunts and all of that nickel and diming.
That's what they do.
That's the type of baseball I like watching.
And they're doing that.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. That's the crazy part about this team is it's been so long since they've had a team built around really good defense and really good pitching. Like they're at a point now where they had to, they don't send it down. They've stretched their 5-man starting rotation to a 6-man rotation because with Bieber coming in and everyone else doing so good, they're like, I guess we'll do a 6-man for now. So they got this new lefty named Eric Lauer, who no one's ever heard of. And he's with that whole Ernie Clement, Davis Schneider, Nathan Lucas, all these names that they picked up over the last couple of years in like throwaway trades. And all of these guys are contributing above and beyond any replacement that they could ever have for these guys. Like these guys are playing so good, but the fact that they're the guys that are like filling in, they're all getting pushed out now as the starters come in.
So they got
there's
more
this
than
depth.
a full
Well, that's
lineup.
the thing. The depth is going on right now where an Eric Lauer is probably going to miss a start only because they are so stacked with their starting rotation. So it's an abundance of wealth right now.
It's good because not only if there's an injury, you can bring in this guy that's completely, but also it's just another person that you got to scout and, you know, be aware of what they do. So it's more work for the other team.
It's very exciting. Like a name we haven't heard in a long time around here. You remember Alek Manoah?
No.
Alek Manoah was an opening day starter just a couple of years ago. He had a real falling out. He got Tommy John surgery. He's just did a couple games down in Buffalo, so he's looking to come back as well. Anthony Santander, a huge bat they signed in the offseason, still on the 60-day injured list. He had 45 ding-dings last year. Like they got guys getting ready to come back that are game-changing dudes. Go ahead, Uncle Mike.
What is Tommy Chong surgery?
So happy you asked. So we talk about
I've heard
it
it
all
a couple
the time.
times now, and the first time it piqued my interest.
We've reached a point now in baseball with human beings where they've been trained their entire life to throw as hard as you can all the time. And it's created basically a time bomb inside all of these pitchers' elbows. So with all the stats and all the information they have, it's not a matter of if, but when these guys who are throwing high 90s, who are throwing in the hundreds, it's a matter of when their arm's going to explode.
Yep.
And so Tommy John surgery is like this groundbreaking surgery. Before, when you'd tear any of your CLs, you're done. Like your career's over. Then Tommy John came. He's like, well, we can just throw this over here. We'll put a little extra muscle on this spot. Whole new arm. So they basically rebuild your whole arm and send you back in.
Okay.
And it saved careers. So
Tommy John. First of all, I thought you were saying Tommy Chong.
Nope.
And I was very intrigued.
Yes.
Cheesy Chong. I'm with you. I gotcha. Yeah.
But Tommy John. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so he's like the doctor that created this surgery. And it's like every pitcher is going through it now. Like every pitcher is coming back from it, but it gives them extra years in their career to go out and make money. So with this Tommy John, you got these guys coming back, and lots of times there's guys that are throwing even better than before. So it's sort of that rookie
Rookie of the year
type
syndrome
situation.
thing where it's
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, I love
That's
that
it.
movie.
So that's very cool.
Well, I got that. I mean, I've got some golfer's elbow.
That's the
apparently.
one.
So
Congratulations.
maybe I
Without
can-
golfing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Me too.
maybe I
I
can
got
get
that
some
tennis
Tommy
elbow,
Chong.
and I haven't
I have
done
been
a
using
single
Tommy
serve.
Chong to help me
Me
with
too.
pain and whatnot.
Shout out to the
but,
medication, yes.
But maybe I'll opt for the surgery.
I don't know if you'd want it. It's probably
Yeah,
really
probably not.
expensive.
Yeah,
really expensive.
probably not.
Sales guy Derrick, where
Yes.
the Jays at with you, buddy? We haven't really talked about your fandom at all. Where do you stand with all this?
I watch soccer, and
Do you have a soccer team you watch?
yes, Chelsea.
He's a Chelsea guy.
Love Chelsea. Yeah.
Trying to think, Paris Saint-Germain. I think that's the team that we got in the Fat Tito Ultimate Fantasy Draft.
Okay.
I think
We
they're pretty good.
They're very good. We
Yeah.
just crushed them in the Club World Cup.
Don't tell me
3-0.
that.
Little
That
side
means
note.
that we lost points on that. I don't like that very much.
Super sorry.
That's
about
okay.
that, yeah.
So you're a soccer guy. You like
Yeah.
watching the riots go on and people throw mopeds from the upper stands onto people below, all that crazy shit?
Yeah, the good part of the game. No,
I'm being facetious, of course.
got a
It is
hooligan
it is
over
the
here.
biggest game in the world for a reason. Lots
Yeah,
of people
absolutely,
love soccer.
And then I watch F1.
Nice.
Yeah, I have I've been to a baseball game. I like going to live sports, but
Yeah, you were just at a Riders game not too long ago.
I was at the Riders game. This is completely off topic, but there was 3 cheerleaders with batons, and the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Batons.
Yeah, they're doing twirls.
Yeah,
and
man.
So I was like,
Hell yeah.
football what?
I didn't know we were getting floor techniques out here
Yeah.
right now.
It was
Bring back the devil sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, I would
those
be
are
all
sweet.
of that. Yeah.
Those were badass.
But yeah, F1. Yeah, so I've been to Wrigley Field. I saw the Cubs play.
Nice.
Love Wrigley. Mr. Baseball, our baseball guy every Wednesday, Simon Hyatt. Huge, probably the biggest Cubs fan I've ever met.
Oh, really?
He's got an entire room in his house dedicated to the Cubs. Lots of Wrigley Field memorabilia in there.
It was very neat. It was very
Yeah,
neat.
well, it's one of the most iconic, right there with the Green Monster.
Yeah,
and
we
over at
took
Fenway.
the tour at Wrigley Field. And
Just
it
the
was-
ivy, man.
it
The
was awesome.
ivy
Yeah.
wall is so cool, so different.
It's cool, when you're sitting there, because I went to a game, and then that season is the season they won the World Series, but I watched
Oof.
two or three other games.
That's a good time to go, yeah.
That's when we went too. Look
at you guys going.
2016, I think. Or
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
But what they don't show it on TV, but you're in the stadium. They have all the bleachers on top of buildings
Yeah,
around
In the
Yeah,
back,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, that's
Yeah.
amazing and
It's so
terrifying
unique.
looking.
Yeah, it's a very unique stadium.
Chris Chelios sang that.
Of course he did.
Yeah, it was
Of
awesome.
course he did. Mr. Chicago himself. Shelly's Chili. He's got his own chili line out
But
there.
the annoying thing is the next day, Bill Murray sang it. We're like, oh, we should have went to that. We should have went to that one.
I thought you were gonna say the annoying part was Shelly's Chili coming out.
Oh no! Well, that's a whole other episode.
That's that's currently on my mind right now.
Those
as
bathrooms
I'm
were
wondering
destroyed.
how this. Oh, don't get me started on stadium etiquette when it comes to relieving yourself. Because boy, oh boy, when we grew up, and we go to those football games with my family over at the old Taylor Field,
Yes.
it was just troughs, man. It was trough.
Yeah.
How many guys can you get on a trough? If there was a spot about this wide, you're getting in that trough, and
It's
you're
kinda
going
like
shoulder to
NASCAR
shoulder.
Bumpins race.
Yeah,
Make,
literally,
Make a
just
little
to get
room
in
for
there.
yourself.
And that's what you did. And then when guys would get drunker and drunker, it would carry over, and they just leave the trough, and then they start peeing in the sink because they'd have those fountain sinks that are always running.
Yeah.
So guys just pee in the fountain sink. So there's guys wrapped around the fountain sink, can't wash their hands. There's people pissing all over it. Guys down the trough, stadium bathrooms is such an art form, and I feel like they're a lot better at it now. But boy, oh boy, they didn't care back in the day.
Yeah.
At all.
We could do a whole show on that, honestly.
Yeah, I think we should, because there's a lot to talk about with it. And we are getting ready for the Labor Day Classic. That's the next game for the Riders. And we haven't talked about that very much, but still, the Riders still first in the CFL. The Jays second now, I believe, in the AL, but still right there. There's a lot of really good sports teams that we cheer for around here that are doing very well.
Sports.
There it is.
Sports.
You guys,
Sports.
Labor Day Classic. You guys know what that's all about with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got the big game on Labor Day, and then the next week they do the Banjo Bowl in Winnipeg. So it's back-to-back between
Right.
Winnipeg
Are they
and
still
Saskatchewan.
Swaggerville? Is that still a thing? Or
I don't know.
That's-
I don't think so. You'd have to ask our resident expert. Is there still Swaggerville?
okay, that's just old ball stuff.
That is,
Don't worry about
we're
it.
aging ourselves. That's what this show's about, though. That's what we do.
Swag.
Let's
Well, just
go
Winnipeg,
ahead.
they had
Get
swagger,
Frankie
so
woke
they
up.
called it like Swaggerville.
That's what they call my place. Welcome to Swaggerville, baby.
Yeah.
They lost 3 of them, so it's not that much, not very swaggy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Love
And
it.
that's coming from a very biased opinion from the host of the 13th Melon, the Great LB.
I take everything LB says at face value. I
So
just
do
try.
I.
I will blindly follow anything he says. Anything.
Yeah, I can relate to that. That's how this place is. That's how this place was erected. Just smile and nod and let him do his thing. Amazing
Interesting
show.
choice of words.
I was gonna think of the same thing.
I was hoping that would get across.
All right, let's just keep rolling, keep rolling.
Well, the piano's going. We're playing.
Yes,
Sorry.
we are.
I think with my
I
little
should've told you.
back injury, I'm
Yeah,
not
go
gonna
slow,
do
go
I'm
slow.
not gonna do the metal today.
Oh, so that's what running does. It steals your ability to be sweet on the show.
That's true.
Don't run. Don't run, walk.
And if you can, don't walk. You just sit.
That one's a little rough. As a guy who sits a lot, I'm feeling it for sure. To sales guy Derrick, thank you for eating the peppers with me to celebrate
Oh,
Uncle
my pleasure.
Brando's birthday. You still feeling okay?
Oh, I feel terrific. I want another one.
Yeah.
Get that nose going.
Mine's getting cleaned out pretty good. Matt from LeBan, so thankful to have you in yet again. It's been absolutely fantastic. We love you very much.
I got my Cal Ripken Jr. thing going again.
Ooh.
Mr. Consistency.
You were the guy, the Iron Man.
It was.
Uncle Mike, we love you. Dan20 promo code still going on.
Still going.
UncleMike'sNatural.com. Check it out. To LB, to producer Brooklyn, to everybody that's been through here. The birthday boy, Uncle Brando, thank you so much for another amazing day here at this content creation studio, the Dufferin Avenue Media Network, inside the Sotner Concrete Services Clubhouse. We will be back tomorrow. Way more baseball talk as we will go all the way around the world with the All the Way Around table yet again, checking in with coach number 1 in Australia. See how he's doing. I believe it was like 3 degrees there last week, so he's like waiting for it to come. I think it's starting to heat up. I think I heard like 14, so he'll be warm. Coach Kama 2 will be in the house. Mr. Baseball, Simon Hyatt, and the Kingslayer himself, as far as we know, making it in tomorrow as well, the great Curtis Anderson. Lots more baseball talk there, and oh, so much more. Until that time, please, please remember, karma is very real. We end the show every single time telling you that, because if you keep doing good things, they will start happening to you. This place is perfect proof of that. I promise you, all right? Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Smell you later.